Hello and welcome to the Dexter Loves Annie Crafty video podcast. My name is Kat and I'm coming to you from Buckinghamshire in England. This is just a very quick catch up because I'm aware that I owe you a podcast because it's been a little while. There hasn't been much going on. I've not been well. I've been unwell all week. Despite wanting to get my camping jumper done by this weekend, I did set myself a goal. I managed to do that avoidance thing that's always so handy, and I procrastinated and did everything else but. So, without further ado, I present to you the finished object that isn't what it was supposed to be. It's held double. I'll insert a photo of it. My husband stood up with it for me. So this is the Battenberg blanket. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I can't remember the designer. I'll pop it in. It is crochet and it's been going for at least 2 years. Dad was alive when I started it, so definitely more than 2 years. Yeah, finally finished. It was a great way of procrastinating from doing the colourwork jumper because I'm on the sleeves. I'm on colourwork, stranded colourwork sleeve island. So yeah, obviously I'm going to do everything else but. But what I love about but what I absolutely love about this blanket is the memories that come with a lot of this yarn. So we're going to talk about that. Special edition. This colour, this exact yarn, is what I designed my very first pair of socks in. String of Hearts, if you haven't seen it. So there's a few of these in here. And then this yarn is the yarn I bought specifically because somebody else did it in green. I think it was Kelly. Test knit it in green for me and I absolutely loved it. So I got this to make myself a pair in green. What else have we got? This was my latest pair of socks, the Under the Hill socks, one of Kelly's patterns, which if you are a regular knitter you'll know, you'll have seen. What else have we got? Oh, that's my latest pair of vanilla socks. What am I looking for? This was a little mini sent to me by my lovely friend Ange, who I got de-stash off, and she knows I absolutely love purple and I love rainbows, and this was just so lovely. It had to go in so that I'd remember Ange. And what else we got here? This, I dyed this one myself. There's another one that I've dyed myself in here somewhere. Is that the same? No, that dyed that one myself. That was dyed with food colourings. Can be done, people. It can be done. That is the yarn I made the cardigan for my dad's funeral in. And he died 2 years ago tomorrow. So definitely longer than 2 years in the making. This is, I think, one of the minis from my shawl from Kelly's pattern, the Advent. The Advent was from Skein and the Stitch, and I don't remember what the shawl was called. Sorry, Kel. So was that. That came from it as well. Absolutely love a grey going into a yellow. Never seen that done before and absolutely loved it when it came. Yeah, just trying to think what else we've got going on in here. I'm trying to find a specific colour. Where are you? Also, apparently there's somebody outside. There he is. This one. This is one of the de-stash yarns I got from my friend Ange, and I made my friend a a jumper for Christmas, and she absolutely loved it. There's 2 of those in there. I don't think there's much of that left now. Yeah, so that's just a little snippet of what's on there. I finished the edge with she's Autumn Eden Goodman. She runs the Size Inclusive directory. She also invented these iCord tools. I've had this one and a different one, and this is by far superior. This is so much better. Easy to use. You just stick it in, pull it out. I ended up going around twice. So the first one was a teeny tiny little edge, and you could still see the coloured yarn sort of along the side of it. It was sort of, imagine it was like that. So then I went all the way around again with the yarn doubled up, and it's made a really lovely edge. Obviously I did maybe 3 or 4 on a corner to make sure it got all the way around. The cream colour is West Yorkshire Spinners. It's this one, 4-ply. Milk Bottle is the colourway. 35% Blueface Leicester, which does mean it's got a little bit of a key to it, a little bit of a scratch, which just makes you just feel like you're under a bit of wool, and you know you're going to be warm. And it's really lovely and weighty, and it's just lovely and a little heavy. So that will go up behind me along with my Cozy Memories blanket. I do have another Cozy Memories blanket on the needles. This is the Cozy Memories. I've got a 4-ply one, that's DK, and that'll have to come out soon because this is finished. There we go. So onto the jumper in question. Not really much to show for myself, I'm afraid. This is where the sleeves picked up. I did the campfire. I'm nearly finished with the camper. I think the next row is where I start on the wheels. I think I've got maybe, where is he? I can't show you the chart because it's a paid for pattern. Yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 more rounds to do, and I'm decreasing every 6 rounds as well, 2 at a time. It's the only way. It's the only way to get off Sleeve Island, because even though you might procrastinate a bit, at least when you're doing it, you're doing both of them. This now comes down to the inside of my elbow. I might give in and just do stockinette for the rest of the sleeve, because I think that might be the only way I'm going to be capable of finishing. I'm kind of over the 4-ply colour work right now, but we'll see. We will see. And if you didn't see last week's last podcast, I have sewn up the sleeves with a running stitch and used the sleeves as a project bag to put the yarn in. Please excuse Annie, there's something going on outside. We're just going to power through. So yeah, my contrast yarn is in the sleeves, like little pockets. That's making my life a lot easier. So there we go. Maybe next time I see you, the camper van might be finished. No promises. And the other, oh dear, we're having a bit of a yarn bath situation. The other project that you do know about, I've shown you before, also very slow because I've just been crocheting, are these. These are, again, the Under the Hill Socks by Kelly of Roro and Cades. I am through the heel. I'm doing the gusset. Gussets just seem to take forever. I don't know what it is now. I'm kind of over gussets as well. Much prefer a shadow wrap heel. When all said and done, I don't think there's any difference whatsoever. But it's just a much longer row when you've got the gusset, and it just seems to take so much longer. This is the same yarn, if you're recognising it, from the one that I did my cardigan for Dad's funeral in. If you're looking at it and going, oh, that looks familiar. Yes, I did just show you that one. This was an advent last year. Don't remember who. Sorry. No brain today. Honestly, I'm not well. So they're on the go. And because I'm not a very well behaved person, I did decide to cast something on as well. Because if you're going to procrastinate, why not do it properly? This is a little V-neck vest. So I've wanted to try V-neck for a long time. I've not done that yet. And I do prefer myself in a V-neck. Yeah, a little vest, a little sleeveless thing as we get into the warmer months, she says, knowing that we've got snow forecast from about an hour's time. But it'll be finished when it's done. I can't remember the pattern. I'm going to put it up where I normally do. I'm doing it in Jan Smith's Merino DK. This is the duck egg blue colourway. Almost finished that. I think I might have used some of it for something else. I don't remember now. I don't know. But yeah, there we go. That's just some nice mindless stockinette knitting for now. I've got to get another 2 inches on that, and then I can do some more stuff. I have to say though, that pattern for a little vest is awfully long. It's about 28 pages for a little V-neck vest. If I'd have seen the length of the pattern beforehand, I might have gone for a different one, because it just so bamboozled from reading. I mean, it is all very useful information, I'm sure. And if you do actually have the patience to sit and read it all, it's going to be fine. But when I downloaded it and saw 28 pages for a vest, I was, oh my God. So I haven't printed it. Normally I like to print a pattern, but I can't justify that. So yeah, I'm having to run the pattern off my phone. I also like to go through and circle the size, the stitch count and whatever for the size that I'm running. I've had to do that with my little digital pen that came with my phone, and save it as a PDF, because I just absolutely I can't print off 28 pages of pattern. Can't do it. Oh dear. So that was just a quick catch up from me. As I say, it's not been the best week. I have had yet another ear infection, this time a double ear infection, and very bad one. Today's the first day I've woken up without stabbing pains in my head. This side wasn't as bad. That's cleared up now. This side, not great still very tender. The whole of my face swelled up. This is the 6th one since last January, so the 6th in 12 months. And they are actually going to investigate now. Hooray. So they need my ears to they need the swelling to go down so they can see what's going on, because I already have tiny ear rolls. When they use the looky thing, they have to get the child's tip out as it is, so they had no chance. Yeah, so they're actually going to take care of me now that they've tortured me for a year, which is awesome. So nothing else going on really. Valentine's Day tomorrow. We don't really do a lot for it. We've been together over 20 years now. Just make sure that we are together and we spend the time together. And Connie, we used to get a nice bottle of bubbly. Can't have that on the antibiotics I'm on. They're like horse pills, and I'm on 4 a day, so there'll be no drinking. I did buy some chocolate though, so that will be a good substitute. And that's it really. Probably not going to take Annie up the field this weekend because it's going to snow and it's going to be horrible. And next week I will be catching up on everything that I didn't get round to this week. So I'm going to be busy. So I will leave that there. I hope you have a lovely weekend and a lovely fortnight, and I will be back soon.